The Scottish Conservatives hit out at the astonishing revelation about Nicola Sturgeon's SNP cabinet during the COVID pandemic. Nicola Sturgeon's cabinet plotted to use COVID to boost the drive for Scottish independence. The SNP government said in March 2020 it had paused preparations for a second referendum to focus on tackling the pandemic. But minutes from a Scottish cabinet meeting on June 30, 2020, released to the UK COVID inquiry, show ministers agreed that consideration be given to restarting work on independence and the referendum. They said the case for breaking up the UK should be updated with the arguments reflecting the experience of the coronavirus crisis and developments on EU exit. The Scottish Tories have tabled a question at Holyrood and demanded Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf explain the situation. The party's shadow Constitution Secretary Donald Cameron said, "This astonishing and shameful revelation from the UK COVID inquiry explains why Nicola Sturgeon and many of her senior colleagues were so keen to delete their WhatsApp messages. If a discussion on pushing their independence obsession was talked about around the cabinet table, we can only imagine the extent of the SNP's crass constitutional opportunism on private messaging. The Scottish people are entitled to know why a government that assured us public safety was its sole focus was gaming its push for another independence referendum while the death toll mounted." Humza Yousaf was a senior figure around the cabinet table at the time. Did he voice any objections to this disgracefully skewed priority? If not, why not?